Yo, so you already know the drill. Another week means another weekly update in GTA Online, and let me tell y'all, this is a pretty solid week right here. So let's jump right into it in GTA Online. For our very first money method, we have Fooligan Jobs. Now this is a great money method for beginners because you don't need to own anything in order to get started with it, and it's paying out double money this week, so that's pretty sweet right there. But yeah, so you start up these jobs by calling Dax on your phone and requesting work from him, and then a few seconds later, he's gonna call you back and the mission will start. Now there's a few different types of these Fooligan Jobs that you can get, but luckily for me, I got one of the easier ones. I just had to go down to the docks and steal a Go Postal van. There were a few cops around the van, but like they were pretty easy to take out, so yeah, nothing to stress out over here. Then I had to go to a nearby Los Santos Customs and equip a remote bomb on the van. Your minimap is automatically going to send you to whichever Los Santos Customs is nearest to you, so yeah. And then I just had to take the van over to a nearby Lost MC hideout. You just want to pull up to the front of the gate and honk your horn, and then just wait for bro in the front to open up the gate for you. Now once I arrived, I needed to park the van right next to a gas tank inside of their hideout. It was pretty much right in front of the entrance, and there's even a green arrow above it, so it's not too hard to find that. And then I just needed to get the hell out of there, but you want to do it sneaky. Like, don't let them see you, you just want to get out of there without anyone seeing you leave. And once I jumped over the wall and was outside of the hideout, I opened up my phone and called the number to detonate the bomb. And then a few seconds later, the van blew up, and all I needed to do from here was lose the cops. And fast forward about a minute later, I lost the cops and made a super easy $100,000. For our second money method, we have the standard time trial. This week you can find it up here in the parking lot of the observatory. Now guys, once again, this is another great money method for beginners. You only need one thing here, and that's just a vehicle. It can be any vehicle as long as it isn't weaponized or have any special abilities. I always opt for using motorcycles, and for this one I chose the Shinobi. It's one of my favorite bikes in the game. It's super fast, has amazing handling, and yeah, it's just really good. Anyway, once you get to the purple time trial area, you want to press right on your D-pad to start it up. Immediately after that, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot all the way over here. Then just back out of your map, quit the time trial from your phone, and restart the time trial for real this time. Now for the first part of this time trial, you want to follow the exact route that I'm taking on screen right now. We're going to start out through this trail right here, and then we're going to make our way down the hill. You just want to try to go down the hill to the left a little bit like I did so that you don't fall as high when you make it back to the street. And then there's going to be this like little ditch or tunnel like part of the hill that I jumped into. You want to drive down that, go into the actual tunnel that's there, and then just keep going down until you make it onto the road. I hope that I'm explaining this well, but just in case I'm not, again, just follow exactly what I'm doing on screen. But yeah, that's the only shortcut that you're doing on this time trial. Once you're back on the road, you're going to follow the purple path on your minimap all the way over to the destination. This time trial cuts it pretty close in terms of time, so you want to wheelie as much as possible if you're on a motorcycle like I use. Just lean the left stick back towards you, it's going to make you go way faster than usual. And then also watch out for traffic. There's so many dumbass NPCs trying to hit you off the road, because if you crash on this time trial, you're going to need to restart it, because every second counts here and you will not beat it if you crash, trust me. But anyway, for beating the part time, I made $102,000. For our third money method, we have the deadline adversary mode. Now just like the Fooligan Jobs from earlier, this one's also paying out double money, so that's pretty dope. And once again, this is another great money method for beginners because you don't need anything in order to do it. All you have to do is press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, adversary modes, and pick one of the deadline adversary modes. Now the way that this deadline adversary mode works is pretty much like a last team standing. You're on these bikes that look straight out of the movie Tron, and you're gonna have a light trail following your every move. Your goal is to get the other players to touch your light trail, because whoever does is gonna die, and the same goes for you if you go through anyone else's light trail. Everyone is given a certain number of lives for each round. In my case here it was 6, and once you run out of lives, you're out. And whoever the last person standing is, or whoever has the most lives at the end of the round, wins. There's also some power-ups scattered around the place, like a lightning bolt one which gives you a speed boost. There's one with an arrow which lets you jump. This is really good for hopping over someone else's light trail. And then there's the zoned power-up which slows everything down for a few seconds. So yeah, me personally, this is a really fun adversary mode, you guys. I think pretty much everyone who's played it will agree with me on that. It's just a really unique and fun mode to try out, and I absolutely whooped ass here in this footage you guys are seeing right now. Like, we had it set for the first to win 2 rounds, and I won both of them right away. Nobody else in the match stood a chance whatsoever. It was pretty funny. And for taking such a massive dub, I made a little over $46,000. So yeah, if you guys have some homies to play with this week, I would highly recommend trying out the deadline adversary mode. Or if you don't, I'm sure you guys can find some people in our channel's Discord server. Link is down below in the description for that, and we've got well over 2,500 members, so yeah. For our fourth money method, we have bunker research missions. So this week is all about the bunker, and of course these research missions are paying out double money as well. Not to mention that the research speed in general is boosted as well this week, so if you still need to finish that up, then now's the time to do so. But yeah, so if you choose to do these bunker research missions, you're gonna start them up by calling Agent 14 on your phone and requesting bunker research from him. I had to fly over towards the top of the map, and once I got there, I had to search the area for a target. It was not too hard to do this, honestly. It's like a big ass police event at the gas station, so yeah. And the target was rocking some heavy ballistic armor, so I just had to hit him a few few times with my Oppressor Mark II. If you've got that, a rocket launcher, or any vehicle with some missiles on them, then this is gonna be a piece of cake for you. But yeah, so once bro was down, I just had to go up near his remains and press right on my D-pad to collect the research data, and after that, I just had to lose the cops and take the research data back to the bunker. This was seriously like super easy to complete, you guys. I did this in under 5 minutes for sure, and for doing so, I made a super quick $20,000. I don't know why it didn't like show me how much money I made, but I checked the recording after and the cash I had on me went up $20,000, so yeah. For our fifth money method, we have the HSW time trial. This week you can find it out here near the water in Sandy Shores. Now I absolutely love this money method, but unfortunately it's only available for those of you on a next-gen console. So if you're on an Xbox One, a PS4, or PC, then unfortunately you cannot complete this one. But if you're on an Xbox Series X or S or a PS5 just like myself, then you're in luck because this is a goated money method right here. Now you are going to need an HSW upgraded vehicle, and my vehicle of choice for these is always the Hikuchi Drag. It's the only HSW motorcycle in the game, and as you guys saw earlier with the standard time trial, I prefer motorcycles for this type of stuff, so yeah. Anyway, once you get to the purple time trial area, you're going to want to press right on your D-pad to start it up. Immediately after that, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot over here in the city. Then you want to close out your map and quit the time trial from your phone, and then go ahead and make a quick little U-turn so you're facing the opposite way. You want to make sure that you're facing Sandy Shores, not the ocean and mountains, so yeah. And then just get in position and start up the time trial for real this time. Now, unlike the standard time trial from earlier, this one is super easy, you guys. In fact, all the HSW time trials in general are all pretty straightforward. There's no having to cut through the mountains or take shortcuts, nothing like that here. Just simply follow that purple path on your minimap and you should make it there in time for sure. Just make sure that you watch out for NPCs. I tell you guys this all the time. Even if you're someone like me who's really good at maneuvering a motorcycle through traffic, they can still turn at the last second and get your ass. So yeah, just be careful. And also with the Hikuchi Drag, if any of you are using it, don't wheelie with it. Instead of leaning the left stick back towards you, lean it forwards towards your TV or your monitor. Trust me, this is gonna make you go way faster on it, so yeah, do that for sure. And in just a few minutes, I managed to beat the part time and make the easiest $252,000. So for all my next gen people, you're gonna want to take advantage of this and complete this week's HSW time trial. For our final money method, we have bunker cell missions, and of course, I saved the best for last because this is easily the best money method this week in GTA 5 Online. The bunker's already a really good business on its own, but this week it's paying out double money, which is amazing. So yeah, if you come over to your laptop within your bunker and go to the cell stock tab, this is where you're gonna start up the cell mission. If you're playing solo, I would recommend just resupplying the business twice, which is gonna give you a little over $800,000 worth of stock to sell, but if you let the business completely max out, then you'll see a fat $2 million right here ready to sell. Again, I would highly recommend having other people help you out if you're gonna sell full bunker stock, and if you don't have any friends for that, once again, our channel's Discord is linked down below in the description of this video. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was not trying to wait for my bunker to stock up completely, so I just sold what I had at the time, and we were in a full public lobby for this, so we should have made over $1 million for completing this. But of course, with being in a full public lobby, there comes the risk of being griefed, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened here. I don't know why my dumbass didn't check the map and go another way, but yeah, they blew that shit up, and I was about ready to throw my controller at the wall, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Now, while the bunker is an amazing business to own, especially for this week, you're gonna need something else to do while it builds up stock. The absolute best way to make money in GTA Online is through the Cayo Perico heist. When you do it correctly, you can potentially make up to $1.7 million in just an hour. So if that sounds interesting, then you're definitely gonna wanna click on the video on screen right now.